So here are some practical tips for dealing with prefixes and moving backwards and forwards between prefixes and scientific notation. I'm going to start with some examples. So let's say 5 times 10 to the minus 9 moles. So in this case we can simply exchange the 10 to the minus 9 for nano. So that would be 5 nanomoles. And that is because, by definition, 10 to the minus 9 times 10 to the minus 9 is equivalent to nano, or simply the letter N. And just the same, let's say we have 2 times 10 to the minus 3 meters. So there we can exchange the 10 to the minus 3 for milli, and so it's 2 millimeters, because times 10 to the minus 3 is equivalent to milli, or just the letter small m. And vice versa. You can, let's imagine we have 20 milligrams. So there we can exchange the milli for times 10 to the minus 3. So the other way round from what we just did. And so it's equal to 20 times 10 to the minus 3 grams. Because times 10 to the minus 3 is equivalent to milli, or the letter m. So we can just swap in between those. Something else handy is that you can change your power of 10 to something more convenient, let's say. To help you use a prefix. So let me show you what I mean by that. So let's imagine that I have this example, let's say 3 times 10 to the minus 5 litres. Now there isn't a handy prefix we can use that corresponds to 10 to the minus 5, but there is 10 to the minus 6, which is micro. 10 to the minus 6 times 10 to the minus 6 is equivalent to micro, which is this Greek letter mu. And that's quite close, isn't it? So what we can do is we can say that 3 times 10 to the minus 5 litres is equal to 3 times 10 to the minus 5. And I want to multiply by 10 to the minus 1 to get this part to 10 to the minus 6, which is useful for our prefix, and then I also have to divide by that, so this whole thing is the same as multiplying by 1. So that gives us, and we can regroup it, so we've got 3 over 10 to the minus 1 times 10 to the minus 5 times 10 to the minus 1. So that would be the same as 3 times 10 to the 1 times 10 to the minus 6. So I've multiplied those together, which is equal to 30 times 10 to the minus 6. And I should have been keeping my units all the way through there. And so that is 30 microliters. So you can see I've done some manipulation of my scientific notation to end up with a power of 10 that corresponds to a nice neat prefix that I can use.